Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. This is your weekly week 8 follow-up. I am Candace Sims of Conceptual Empowerment, coaching you on increasing and empowering your faith. As I stated, this is week 8. And in week 8, what we're learning is faith is healing. Let's just breathe in that right now. Faith is healing. We all have something that we need to heal from. And as I'm thinking about things that I need to heal from right now is immediately what comes to mind is my body. I want my body to be healthy. Isn't it amazing that as you get older, you start thinking more intently and more intuitively about your body and how you want a healthy body, how you want it to walk right. You want it to talk right. You want to be able to hear right. You want to be able to see correctly. And I got my new glasses on. One of my glasses that I bought from the Ryan Simke eye shop. This is where I get my glasses from, Ryan Simke. They're very, very cheap, but as you can see, they're very, very stylish. But I'm at a time in my life where I need readers. There used to be a time when I could just pick up a book and read it no matter how tiny the words and the letters were, but that is not the case. So in my mid-50s, I am now relying on glasses to help me to see. But you know, there are things and tools that God gives us so that we can be proactive in our healing. You know, by faith, we understand that it is through our faith that our bodies are healed. It is through our faith that our marriages can be healed, that our children can be healed, that our land can be healed. It starts, number one, with your faith. And then the secondary source that we have in producing healing in our lives and in our spaces is the tools that God gives us to utilize. You know, God gives me good sense to know that if you can't see and you need readers, purchase you some readers. And you don't have to get $300, $400 readers. You can get $12 readers or $17 readers. You know, you use your good sense according to the resources that you have. And if those resources are money or if those resources are knowledge, you know, God gives you that. You know, God is a helper in us increasing our faith and living by faith. He doesn't just expect us to have faith and then just kind of sends us off and on our way blindly and just without knowledge and without information and without understanding. He's not that type of God. He cares. He cares. He loves us. He shelters us. He protects us. He's our strong, strong refuge. And so why wouldn't we rely on him? Why wouldn't we expect our faith to grow? Why wouldn't we challenge and stretch ourselves so that we can see things happening in our lives that are good, so that people can notice a change in us? Week 8, here we are. Faith is healing. The scripture reference that it uses is Matthew 9, verse 21. If only I touch his cloak, I will be healed. You know, I can't even imagine struggling with something like an issue with blood for 12 years. But there are people who have health issues that they wake up to every morning, that they go to bed with every evening. And they have these thoughts: if only I could see a particular doctor, if only I had the finances to to be able to purchase this specific medicine that will help me. If only, what are your if onlys? I want you to take all of your if onlys, take them captive, make them obedient to Christ, and be like the woman with an issue of blood that said, if only I could touch the hem of his garment. That's all she needed. She didn't need to have a conversation with Jesus. She didn't need Jesus to touch her, to hug her, to speak to her, to speak on her behalf. But that is exactly what happened. Because of her faith, all she needed to do was to touch the hem of his garment. In your quiet times this week, in your quiet times in the upcoming days, I want you to sit and meditate on what you need Jesus to do for you by faith so that your healing could come. And again, I want you to be able to fully experience how faith is healing. Faith is healing. And that is your follow-up for this week. I'll see you on Sunday.